We are now on part 10 of the Empowered You series. Again, I'm your instructor, Louise and Maurice, and we've been looking at a lot of frameworks that are going to help you to help yourself first, understand yourself, be self-aware, so that you can be that guide for your clients. It doesn't matter what capacity, your coaching niche or your consulting. You have to stand in confidence, and sometimes we don't understand what's going on underneath the surface, and it really is those core beliefs, the core beliefs that come from that identity where you show up and you don't really know why you're changing in certain areas. Well, when I show up at work, I'm this way. When I'm with my friends, I'm this way. When I'm with my family, I'm this way. Well, this framework here allows you to see that. You see me, you are in the middle of all of these beliefs, and those beliefs that people that are important to you, obviously your family, you grew up with your family. Their beliefs helped you to survive. Now, when I'm saying you can use this with your clients as well. But those core beliefs, when we look at that core belief of not good enough, right? When we looked at in part 8, not good enough, that core belief, right? They're feeling not good enough. At their core, they're feeling bad. Well, yeah, if they're always being, no, don't do that, no, that's just not good enough. Who you are is not good enough. You are this way. When I talked about that family member, my dad's cousin, that was looking at me going, well, you're pudgy, you're this and that, completely identified, gave me that identity. It's just like, well, I'm not good enough, right? I always was compared to my sister, who was tall and slender and beautiful and all of that. So that is how my mind was thinking when I'm stressed. And it's like I went back to that place of who is that? And you can, think about myself, pull myself out of my body and just be that third person observer and observing this situation where I've got my dad's cousin speaking to me, and I'm just taking that all in and going back to that place of not good enough. And your clients, when they see that, they can take themselves out of that situation. They don't have to personalize everything. And they can just look at it like, well, maybe it was an uncomfortable situation for that family member, for that cousin, didn't know what to say in that situation. Oh, I'm sorry for the loss of your mother, or maybe it was a sad situation. And all of a sudden this comment came out. There could have been a little bit of social anxiety on her behalf. And it was just an off the collar, off the cuff comment. And then there's me completely stressed, emotional, grieving, going through all of this and just personalizing it and taking it all in because any thinking center of my brain is just completely shut down. And when I pull myself out of that situation, I look at it from that angle, I can see that their belief, how they see their world, I don't necessarily have to take that in anymore. And that's how you can begin explaining core beliefs to your client. This is an area where it will be a lifetime of just peeling back the layers and really not taking things personally anymore. And your client doesn't have to believe what everyone else in their circle believes anymore to fit in. They can have their own belief. They can look at it in a way like, okay, well, I'll let them have their beliefs because that keeps them safe in their world. And likewise for all of these areas, but I can have my own beliefs now. And it's this process of just uncovering it and looking at it in a way that supports your client moving forward. Because When they have that core belief, until they get down to the root of it, remember to go to louiseandmaurice.com. In the free resources section, you'll have the PDF document that matches up with this part 10. All right, so look for that, because I've got questions and other activities that will help you use it for yourself and then use it for your clients. But look at this image and see that you don't have to be in that space anymore. You don't have to have those beliefs anymore. But those questions, the exercises will help you out. Any questions, make sure you're reaching out in the Q&A area if you are on my Udemy course. If not, you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you just leave your comments or questions below.